and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 28.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And manning the net will be George Lee and Lori Durr. The line judges will be John Weber and Brenda Telkamp. Thanks to them for doing a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Our game officials and the law on the court from the South Dakota Attorney General's office and their Division of Consumer Protection. We'll hear from them in a little bit. Also from Comtech, who sponsors our first serve, as Comtech Communication and Electronic Services helping to bring you Governor Governor Volleyball as well. There's a lot of commotion around me, so I apologize for being a little bit preoccupied. The band is kind of moving out from behind us, and we're still ready to go as Governor Volleyball, as always, home right here, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com. Tonight, it's volleyball at Douglas. Tomorrow, we're on the road to Brookings with the Governors on the football field, bring their 1-0 mark in to take on the Bobcats from Dana J. Dykhouse Stadium. And then Saturday, 3 o'clock, first serve at Aberdeen. We'll be up there for the Governors against the Golden Eagles. Remy Price with the Comtech. First serve for the Governors, going left to right as we follow the action here. Douglas trying to set up in system. Got a running palm shot across. But here comes Kaiser down the left sideline. And right away, it is a good setup for the Governors and Avery Kaiser. Once they got that serve returned right away in system, the assist to Sanchez, and Avery Kaiser puts the Governors on the board with a 1-0 start. Price on the runner. The jumper and a good serve, sent the wrong way. Good job running that one down by Chloe Gillespie, but the Govs get it back, and now it's Sanchez with the swing. The dig back over to from right to left, but out of bounds, and Lily Sanchez will get the kill from the pier right side. So 2 for 2 for the Governors. Governors in road black tonight with the green numbers and trim. Again, hitting from left to right. Douglas is in navy blue, hitting from right to left. White numbers and red trimming on that. Good swing out here. Lanciel off the net, and Lainey Rinke doing what she can to try to keep it alive, but I think that net kind of put a little change in the trajectory of that swat by Lanciel. And the Governors score the first 2, but Douglas on the board at 1 serving 2 as Bailey Clark, the 5'9 junior, serves from right to left. Pierce sets it right up to Reister Williger, but she is dug out. Dig right back to Kaiser at the net, though. Oh, and they say Kaiser is too far over the net, and boy, that is a tough break for the Governors right there. So Douglas will serve it again, but they'll give one back as Clark hits one too long and a little too strong. 2 to the Govs, 2 to the Patriots. Now another one to Pierre and rally scoring. Reister Williger will rotate to serve. Reese seems to be a little up and down so far as getting the opportunities to do some hammering up front, but here she's trying to put some things down in serve, and the first one good. Douglas in a bump set attack goes a little bit long and out of bounds, so the next 2 to the Governors at least, and they lead 4-2. Game number 1 just underway here. Later start out west. Good serve here for Terwilliger, but Douglas plays it up and a good pass, and they get the swing and the kill for Lanciel through the block and down. Douglas in system that time, and the Governors will have to settle for just 2. They lead 4-3. Douglas on the rally point once again. Playing it here as Rinke, run back down by Sanchez to keep it alive, shoved out of the back row by Price. Upcoming with it, Lanciel again, but just a tapper over. Sanchez with the hook, and this one up and good on that second touch. Started with a pass from Elise Christofferson, and a one and done for Douglas. That's our first of those. Pierre leading 5-3. Sanchez's turn to serve it away. A running jumper, it's up and close to the net. Kaiser stays on her own side this time and hammers this one right on back home. Avery Kaiser with the kill, her second. And the Governors for the first time lead by 3. It's 6-3. Pierre wore the blacks on Saturday afternoon as Rapid City Central had the travel day and the laundry day. Douglas setting it up, but a double block here. Good job by Danny Beck and McKenna Schleck away. Back to the Patriots, and Grabowska-Hoyle tried to hook one back across, but hits it, and that'll be an error for the Patriots. And a 7-3 Governor lead as Sanchez will serve for the third time in this rally. Left to right, good low line drive. Lanciel plays it off the floor, but now a free ball into the net. The miss here for Shaylin Jackson. 5'5" senior checked in off the bench in a third straight hitting error for Douglas. 8-3 Governors lead, and a timeout to be taken by Douglas. Timeouts in our broadcast brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling in Pierre. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
DRG meet
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Quick timeout. First one called by the Patriots on their home floor against the 5th-ranked Pierre Governors, and a swing up front. Grabowska Hoyle gets one from her right to left to our near side, and just on the sideline, good for a kill. A good way for Douglas to come out of that timeout after giving up 4 straight to Pierre in an 8-3 lead. Now 4 serving 8. And serving here is Kaylee Lanciel. Been active so far. Pierre cannot get in system on the way back, so here comes Grabowska Hoyle. Blocked though. Schleckaway with the help from Danny Beck in the presence here. McKenna Schleckaway with a solo block. Or the block point, we'll say. Just another one and done here for Douglas. And the Governors lead by 5 again, 9-4. Avery Kaiser, the server, this time as Douglas sets it up. Nice job on the comeback here. Morgan Mathis, a 5'6" junior, hitting from the left side. Cross court, left to right. And it'll be 5 serving 9. Douglas trying to hang tough here. Chloe Gillespie, the junior, wearing the white jersey for the Patriots tonight as the libero. When everybody else in navy blue, there's Price on the outside from Sanchez. A lot of quick returns so far here from both sides. And the Governors will take that side out right on back. Last 4 points scored have all been trades of side outs. Here's Grace Soma, senior server, in for the Governors. Returned by Mathis, who got that last kill for Douglas. She wanted another one, but a good dig by Soma. Now set up, but the dig back is a cross. Soma to Sanchez. Danny Beck, cross-court shot. It's good. Good point there for Grace Soma. Just checked in, got some serves, but got some really key passes and keep-alives, as it turns out. And Danny Beck with her first kill in the match. She has the Governors on top, 11-5. Soma with a good serve to the near side. Back row attack. Good shot here for Lanciel, but the Pierre dig back to the net, and it is Bailey Clark up there to make sure it stays on the Governor's side. I don't know if she really got a hand on it. Sanchez tried to play it out of the net, unable to do so. So Lanciel with a kill here, as Pierre really didn't get a good second touch on it. So 6 serving 11 now. Pierre maintaining the lead early. They've got a cushion as Taylor Clark, a 4'11" senior, checking in. Here's Terwilliger off a quick set. Got her attack off the net. Might have given an opportunity for Gillespie to keep it alive. Dug back over. Pierre free balls it back to Douglas. Now who's got it? A little bit of scrambling, but they get it away. Terwilliger will swing again and score. Well, Pierce saved one, and Douglas saved one on their side as well, but back on the Pierce side, Sanchez setting up Terwilliger, who gets her first kill of the night. And Pierre again leads by 6, a 12-6. Elise Christofferson to serve. Great serve right over the net. Played up by Mathis, now out of the back row. Lanciel swinging again, and the Laney Rinke dig attempt comes this way. Unable to keep it in play. Kaylee Lanciel, we mentioned, watched her in pregame warm-ups, just 5'7" listed, but she's getting up there, and she's really got a good swing on her attack to lead the Patriots. 4 kills so far for the 5'7" sophomore. Here's Kaiser from the back row. There's a little touch by Bailey Clark at the net to ricochet it away from the back line defense. Avery Kaiser with a back row attack, and Pierre once again will get that serve right back. 13-7. Again, trading a lot of side outs lately. Here's Price on the run. Mathis plays it up, kept alive out of the net by Kylie Smith. Free ball back. Governors with a chance. Christofferson behind her on the slide to Terwilliger. That is blocked or dug back. Looked like Douglas might have been in the net on a joust, but this point will go to Pierre after all. A second time they get into the net. So a hitting error, or an error, so to speak, for the Patriots. Gives Pierre their biggest lead so far, 14-7. Set number 1. Playing to 25 of the best 3 out of 5 here in Box Elder. Dig for Price to Christofferson, then a shove by Kaiser down the line. This one misses just wide left. Avery once again with a look of surprise on her face. But it'll go to the Patriots and side out back. 14-8, Pierre on top. Right to left, the serve away. Here comes Terwilliger, blocked up top by Grabowska-Hoyle. And an ace block for the Patriots to get their first service point in a while. Back within 5, 9-14. Bailey Clark, right to left, or far court to near to bring it once again. Rinke gets it up to Christofferson, and Kaiser through the Grabowska block attempt. Comes straight down. Avery Kaiser with the kill here. She has 4 now. Pierre moving the ball around quite a bit. So far, 4 players with at least 1 kill, and both their setters doing the job. Sanchez and Christofferson both. Here's Lanciel, goes long. Terwilliger ducked underneath it, and you could see she thought a little bit better of that just as soon as she popped right back up. That one comes down with plenty of room to spare, and a match high 5 kills so far here in the first set for Kaylee Lanciel. Rotating back now, Raina Johnson off the bench for Douglas. Kaiser sets it up, pulls the string, and puts one home on the tapper. Now Avery with 5 kills and a quick side out back to the Governors. Douglas actually had 3 in a row there. Now within 6 though, 16 serving 10. And it'll be Sanchez to serve. Left to right once again. Lanciel too far. It's over the net. The Governors have a chance. In system. Sanchez to Schleck away, but she didn't swing. She just tapped it. Now Grabowska-Hoyle swings from the middle on the Douglas side, but will miss this one long. And the point to the Governors. 17-10. Pierre by a touchdown here. Sanchez will come up the line of the basketball key, but this one serving low into the net. First service error for Pierre, and that'll give it back to Douglas. Here's that gal Lanciel back to the back row to serve. Lobs one up, and Rinke had to lunge at it. Back to the net, no play, and the first ace of the night goes to the Douglas Patriots and Kaylee Lanciel. Here by 5 at 17-12. Right to left, this one long. Didn't miss by much, but I think that was Price that got underneath it, or Sanchez rather. Good court awareness that time, 18-12 Govs. Kaiser serves this one into the net. That's 2 in a row, missing short by the Governors. And right on back to Douglas, it'll go. Douglas hanging tough, playing pretty well so far. They played a 3-set sweep of Custer on Tuesday night. Custer having their struggles in Class A. Schleck away with a good swing, dig up into the rafters. It comes back down, but the second hit will be out of play. And the Governors with a point. Want to give one there to McKenna Schleckaway. With that dig up to the rafters, it really wasn't an opportunity for Douglas to make a good play out of it, so we'll go with McKenna Schleckaway on the kill. She'll rotate out. Grace Soma back in for her. But Grace's serve this time is the 3rd straight for Pierre that is errant. This time it goes long. Soma out, and then Schleckaway in, but it's Laney Rinke, the libero, coming in to play defense through the back line for Pierre. Kylie Smith serving this time, well played by Price, and it's a quick set to Terwilliger. Easily down for a hot shot kill. Price to Sanchez, to Reese. Reese with a couple now. Here with a side out, see if they can keep a serve in play here. Christofferson does just that. Played up. Smith tries to set to Clark, but Clark two-hand tapper with 4 hands in her face on the Governor's side. And she'll miss that one low and into the net. Pierre by 7 again, matching their biggest lead of this first set. 21-14. Christofferson plays it to Gillespie, the libero. Now a tapper across. Christofferson, Sanchez outside Price. And this one with no touch. Stayed on the net for a couple of bounces, but Remy Price just a little bit low. Hitting error number 3 for the Governors. Side out again to the Pats. And Morgan Mathis serving it away. Good pass this time. On the return for Pierre, and a great pancake layout for Gillespie. It's across, free ball at that, but Price will swing again, and this time it's down. Good for the kill. Remington Price becomes the 6th Governor with at least 1 kill in this set. Really thought Douglas on that previous opportunity played excellent defense on that point, but all they could do was get it in a free ball back to Pierre, and the Governors got back in system, able to make the play. Here's Rinke on a dig this time. Sanchez with her second swing of the day. Douglas able to block it. They'll push it away. Christofferson this time off the net is Terwilliger, and it's down on the Douglas side. Quick set, and Reese may have mistimed that a little bit, but almost got too much on top of it, but she does get the kill and the 4th assist for Elise Christofferson. Pierre now within 2 of taking game number 1. And they'll get another one as on the run. Landseal can't keep her momentum out of the net, so we've got a set point now for the Governors. This first set seems a lot more closely contested than where we're at right now. 24 serving 15. Pierre is on 3 in a row, and now make it 4 in a row to finish as Remington Price gets a service ace down at the feet of the back line to the Douglas Patriots. And on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, game number 1 goes to the Pierre Governors. It's 25-15 Govs over the Patriots. Scoreboard from Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Pierre Governor Volleyball brought to you on your official home of the Governors, River 92.7 and DRGnews.com by All Around Graphics, American Bank and Trust.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Victory in game number 1. Comtech first serve goes to the Patriots, but unable to keep it in play. A hitting error out of bounds by the Governors off of a really nice play out of the net from Elise Christopherson, but Bailey Clark will serve for a second time. Douglas strikes first here in game 2, but coming right back is Lily Sanchez out there on the left side, far side of the court from where we're at here, and Sanchez will swing and score her third kill. Really looks like the Governors trying to get Lily swinging quite a bit here. A 1-1 start to game number 2. Remy Price, usual first server for the Governors. Here's Michaela Grabowska-Hoyle, or Gabriella Grabowska-Hoyle from the middle, but she'll miss on the far side, and Pierre will take their first lead of game number 2. Our good friend Naomi Hatfield, the activities director in Douglas, had to run up into the far side bleachers to get that one and bring it back down to Remy Price. Blocked by the Governors up front. Terwilliger and Kaiser in the area, kept alive, but free balled out by the Patriots. Here comes Kaiser again in the dig attempt from the front line from Lanseel. Unsuccessful, and Avery Kaiser will swing and score. Kaiser didn't hit that one as hard as it looked like she was going to, but the Governors lead 3-1. Good hot shot served by Remy Price, but a really nice pass up front. Douglas had to tap it, however, now off of the touch. Douglas denies Kaiser. Here's a Pierre touch and a swing and a kill for Kaylee Lanseel. Rinke gave a good effort on that one, trying to reach for it to keep it alive, but Lanseel, who had 5 kills in game number 1, gets her 6th here. Brings the service run by Pierre to an end at 3. Pierre didn't have a lot of long service rallies, but they opened it up a little bit late in that first set. From 15-10, they ended up going on a 10-5 run to win at 25-15. Now a good serve by Raina Johnson through the hands of Rinke in the back row. Turns into an ace. Kaiser returns the next one. Pierre with a quick set and a little bit of a missed time between Christopherson and Sanchez. They'll miss this one into the net, and Douglas has 3 in a row and the lead back early in game 2. 4-3 now. Right to left as Kaiser will play the next serve from Raina Johnson up. Morgan Mathis plays the return. Now another free ball out by the Patriots. Kaiser's on the run. Mathis with a great lunging effort up in the air, but Chloe Gillespie unable to run it down from there in the back row. Kaiser will get another one. Chloe swinging well so far tonight. And a 4-4 tie here in game 2. As Terwilliger serves straight into the tape on the top of the net. This one has enough of a forward roll to crawl over and find its way down. Second ace of the evening for Pierre, and this one gives them the lead back. Here in game 2, Terwilliger goes deep this time. Lanseel plays it up, but it's still in the back row. Flat-footed return. Sanchez with a block, and Douglas able to play it right back, but nothing on it. Here comes Kaiser with a huge swat. And Grabowska-Hoyle right there with a block, but it's down on the Douglas side, and Avery Kaiser. We didn't get to see that one with a vapor trail because the block was right there, but that might have been Avery's hardest hit of the night. So far, 6-4 Governors in the second. A game under their belts so far. Another free ball in the return of serve. Here's Sanchez on a back set from Elise Christopherson, and Lily will get one through the block and down. Governors really with a nice redirect on that one. All of Douglas was seemingly headed to the far side of the court. But Christopherson got the back set back to Sanchez, who was able to put it down. Here's a lob serve, and Reese Terwilliger with a peanut butter cup. Down for the ace. It's 8-4. Now the Governors starting to rebuild some cushion again. 5 in a row here. They had 4 in a row to open up an 8-3 lead in that first set. Never did look back. Grabowska-Hoyle with a good shot, but the dig was there for Pierre. Now 1, 2, 3. Not enough hits for the Patriots, all in the front line. The Governor defense is really maybe getting into the minds of the Patriot front line here. Here with another one, 9 serving 4. Another lob, short serve for Reese Terwilliger, and she'll get her 3rd ace in this service run that has Pierre going from 3-4 down to 10-4 up in the second game, and a timeout called by the home team Patriots. We'll take another Coca-Cola break in the action for 30 seconds, and we're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union's recreational loan special.
Back at Douglas High, 10-4. Governors here, second game. Welcome back. First of 3 big nights of Governor Sports, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. Live streaming with live ticket at drgnews.com. Sanchez got a free ball up in the air at the net and is able to put it back down into a Douglas lift as the Governor rally will continue. Governor's starting to get real comfortable, it would seem, especially with Reese Terwilliger serving the way she is. There's a bump pass up and a good attack attempt from Shaylin Jackson, but the Governors able to dig it out. Kaiser will swing and score again. Sanchez in that front line delivering. Avery Kaiser stays hot. Speaking of hot, it is about 85 degrees in this gym, I think, as they've got the industrial fan on the far side. But everybody else kind of sweating it out here. Sanchez gets another one through the block. Douglas just unable to keep the play on their side. And right now, the key to success, as we mentioned with, or as Coach Tiffany Stoser mentioned, aggressive serving, keep Douglas out of system. And Douglas is really struggling to get in system right now. There was a good pass, but they couldn't get a setter to set it up. They had a bump pass, good swat, but the Governors deny. Now Grabowska-Hoyle in the middle will send the Governors running through the dig attempt of Reese Terwilliger, whose service run will come to an end. That is Gabriella Grabowska-Hoyle with a good swing, the 6-footer in the middle. Pierre ran off 10 in a row to go up 13-4. Now 5 serving 13. And here come the Patriots. Kaylee Lanciel serving here as McKenna Schleckaway gets one. Just a little tapper through the block of Morgan Mathis. And Schleckaway will get the serve back on the Governor's side here to our left. Actually, the Governors are straight out in front of us. We're looking at this court from an angle here tonight. Coming to you from the bleachers. Good serve for Sanchez. Douglas able to keep it alive. And they get it blocked right back to him. Mathis will swing left side. Lunging is Price with a great dig. Kaiser, though, on the palm shot is blocked by Gabriella Grabowska-Hoyle. Her second ace block here. And the Governors will have to settle for one and done. 6 serving 14. Here comes Gillespie. Chloe to Kaiser in the back row. Not Chloe Kaiser, Chloe Gillespie to Avery Kaiser, but a swing back up front, and the Governors will miss one long. 3 errors in the first game, now 3 in the second, and the first 7 points for the Patriots here in game number 2. 14-7 our score. Set goes a little bit wide. Schleckaway had to readjust and is not able to tap it in fair play across on the Douglas side, so another miss here for the Governors. 14-5, now 14-8. Gillespie hits it away. Another tap here for Schleck away off of a Sanchez line drive assist. Here's a punch back by Shaylin Jackson. Another swing this time, it's Kaiser. And good. Avery Kaiser with a big shot. She had 5 kills in the first, now has 5 in the second set. She'll rotate to serve though, trying to go right side, near side, but this one missing a little bit wide and out of bounds. Second miss in serve for Aves. She's going to check out now, and it's McKenna Swenson. I always say that name wrong. I'm sorry, it's Madison Swenson, 5'7" senior. We come in and play a little defense as the Governors lead by 6, 15-9 second set. Serving will be Kylie Smith. Straight up the middle to Rinke, but again, the hands separating a little bit, and the good aggressive serve of Kylie Smith results in another ace. Soccer games that the Governors were hosting against Mitchell. The Governor boys with an 8-1 victory over the Colonels, scoring 7 goals in the second half at the PILC soccer fields. Here it's 15-10 second set. Remy Price kept it alive off of an apparent touch by the Patriots. Punched back by the Pats. Rinke with a pass up to Danny Beck, and no. They won't let her have that one. I think a catch and throw over the top of the net for Beck, which will be a hitting error. 15-11 now. Governors' lead shrinking to 4. It was 9. And we've got another double hit, this time ruled on the set. So the Governors reeling just a little bit here. Give credit to Kylie Smith, some aggressive serving here, and Pierre just hasn't been able to get in a rhythm. And now Madison Swenson, some indecision on this serve. And Tiffany Stoster will take a timeout. A couple of aces for Smith, and Douglas was down 14-5. Suddenly they're back within 2 at 15-13. 30-second Coca-Cola break in the action, and we're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Is in full swing with rates as low as 2.25% APR and terms as long as 15 years. Now is your chance to get into that new or used boat, jet ski, camper, motorcycle, UTV, or ATV you've been dreaming about. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Oahe Federal Credit Union make that dream a reality.
Oahe Federal Credit Union.
9-7-16.
Back at Douglas High, the Patriots have scored, I think, about 6 in a row right now and are trailing by only 2 in game 2. 13-15. Out of the Governor timeout, the runner for the Govs up front, and a tap out. Now, good attack, but Rinke will set it to Sanchez. Here's Price through the block and down system that time for the Governors. Lainey Rinke got a good setup pass. Sanchez with another set assist. 16-13. Pierre needed that side out. You could see that Douglas has some ability. They get in system. They'll hit them hard, but getting in system has been the hard part so far. Here they are in system, but Raina Johnson at just 5'3", wanted to swing up front, couldn't get it across. Point to the Governors on a hitting error, number 3 of those for the Patriots here in the second set, their 10th of the evening. Mathis will play the Price serve up this time. Up front it goes to Bailey Clark for the swing. Pierre gets it back to Sanchez up front. Quick set to Terwilliger is denied. Now outside left, and the Governor block is there. Danny Beck, Reese Terwilliger teaming up will give this one to Beck, which will be her second. Service point to the Govs, now 3 in a row. This is Grace Soma serving. I think I said Price earlier. Grace got this one down inside the back end line. Soma got her first action of the season over the weekend and really came on and immediately was serving very aggressively, and we're seeing that continuing here tonight. Another one here for Grace. Not much on that one, but Mathis didn't get a good play on it. 3 hits, not enough. A serve return error here for Douglas, and now they've got to take a timeout after Pierre scores 5 in a row out of their last timeout. So 20 to 13 now. Here in the second set, we'll take a 30-second break, sponsored by Coca-Cola Bottling and your favorite Coke product in Pierre. Back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball. You're on River 92.7.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
What if we said...
Back at Douglas out of the second and final Patriot timeout here in game number 2. A Morgan Mathis swing on the right side, far side, comes right into another block. This one for Terwilliger. Twiggy with her first solo block tonight, 21-13. Pierce starting to run things up again, but Soma serving. Missing just a little bit long this time. Here with 5 service errors, 2 of them in this game. 6 in a row comes to an end that time. Now 14, serving 21. Mathis's serve here. Not quite what they wanted, but a good pass back behind her on a bump by Sanchez. Terwilliger got a swing. Douglas was able to dig it out, but up front it goes to Kaylee Landseal, and she is not able to keep this one in play. Landseal, who was really in rhythm swinging in the first set, not so much so far here in game number 2. Side out back to the Govs, who lead 22-14. Here's Christofferson to serve it away. Mathis back to the net. Kylie Smith cannot get a play. It's an ace for AC. 23-14. Pierre won the first one, 25-15. Similar score so far here with Governors up by 9 at this point. Clark swings. This one through the Governor block. Price is there. To Christofferson, then Terwilliger. And Reese will swing and score again. 24-14, set point for the second set for the Governors. There's Christofferson ready again, left to right, this one a little bit low. And Douglas will live to fight another point for the time being. 15, serving 24. Gotta hand it to the Patriot fans. The student body is well represented. They've got a good parent crowd. They've got some upper deck folks behind us as well. And this team kind of on the up and up, as we talked with head coach Tiffany Stoser about when we were discussing the opponent tonight. A net serve, but it crawls across and down for Bailey Clark. That's an ace. Patriots within 8 here, but they need all of them. Sanchez will finish, however, with a swinging kill out on the far side. 5 kills in the set for Lily, 7 on the match. It's 25-16, the final in game number 2. The score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, sponsored by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. And again, Governor's Volleyball and Governor Sports, sponsored by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, who include Wagner Auto Company, Stelkin Peterson, Lingle Walti Jones LLP, the South Dakota National Guard, and Red Rosa, Pitts Design and Build, the Pierre Dental Clinic.
A bank isn't a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. Dakota Antler is
a 2-0 set lead for the Pierre Governors as they look to stay perfect on the season at 4-0. Remy Price with the Comtech first serve. Free ball on the return. Governors get a Sanchez to Kaiser. Swing in the middle. I believe that was Avery Kaiser instead of Terwilliger, and Pierre off-ed running with the first point of game number 3. Price has been serving well tonight so far, and the next one, bottom dropped out of that one and sank nicely. Gillespie made a pretty good play. Now Lanciel up to the block with Terwilliger and Sanchez in the way. The Pierre block really coming to life here. 4th overall. We'll give this one to Terwilliger. Pierre leading 2-0. Price again straight up the middle. Mathis to Gillespie, more scrambling, and this one will hit the rafters, and now it finally comes down, but 3 hits is not enough. Had that gone across, it would have not counted anyway because of hitting the structures up above. And there's that 3rd point up on the board. Price again, another line drive. This one sends Lanciel running to the near side bleachers section. Gillespie with a long back bump, free balled out. Boom, again, it is Avery Kaiser. This is where I start thinking about the science and the timing and the physics of the game of volleyball, and it's just a thing of beauty, to say the least, when it all fits together, and that's what the Governors have going here tonight. Price tries a deep serve this time, missing just a little bit long. First forward to Pierre in the 3rd set, looking for the sweep. Bailey Clark will be the first to serve for the Patriots. Pierre with 13 kills in both of the first 2 sets. Douglas had 7 kills in the first set, but only 2 in the second. Here's a block by the Patriots on a Terwilliger swat, but this one back and out of bounds on the near side. Reese continuing to get a little bit stronger. She'll rotate to serve, though, off of her 5th ace of the evening. Reese, ace. Well, the 2 lines of Douglas really spread wide open on that. The front was really crowding the net, all 3 of them, and the back well off here, and Terwilliger gets a sinker to fall for her 4th ace of the evening. 6-1. Reese with some more smoke on this one, and up front, the setter is in the net. Unfortunately, boy, I thought that was a good play for Kylie Smith. She got a backhand swat through a Pierre block and down on the Governor's side, but Kylie in the net on the serve return that was just a little too far. 6-1. Terwilliger serves away again. Good pass this time. Smith sets up Grabowska. Hoyle blocked back and then returned by the Patriots. Christofferson now gets it to Sanchez. A little kick save, but into the net and no play. Christofferson to Sanchez. Good. And on Lily's kill number, matching what she had against Rapid City Central, but she's got a full third set to go. Try to get a season high, but it's Reese Terwilliger who continues to serve and serve and serve well. 5 aces after this one, another short one down in front of the back line for Reese Terwilliger. The Govs up their lead to 9-1, and a Coca-Cola timeout sends us into a 30-second break, and we're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
We hope you are all enjoying
9-1, we're in the third. The Governors have the first 2 sets so far as Reese Terwilliger continues to serve with nothing but excellence, and a back row play by Lanshill, and Kylie Smith, the server, has to run a long way to go get that one. Another serve return error. Not an ace, but it's just as good as one there for Reese Terwilliger, who has the Governors on top 10-1. She'll continue with the short lob serves. Taylor Clark comes up to play this one. Douglas gets it out, but the Governors right away in system. Kaiser swings, but she'll be dug out of the back row by Clark, who gets it back, and she'll swing it away. Kaiser on the tap this time now, and Douglas plays it again. Cleared out by Gillespie, flat-footed from the back row. Price will swing from the back row this time for Pierre. Gillespie, and the second touch goes the wrong direction. That's a point for the Governors. And we're going to give a kill that time to Remington Price from the back row. Price would be, that would be her third, as Terwilliger running a bunch in a row. Lanshill can't keep this one in play. Had to put the fists together. But again, it goes backwards, and boy, Reese Terwilliger is just owning the Patriots with her serve alone. 6 aces for Reese. The Governors with 9 overall. Straight up the middle, another lob here to the knees, good play by Raina Johnson, but another free ball return. Here's Christofferson setting up Kaiser. She'll pull the string and tap it over. Christofferson with another set assist. Pierre had the first 4 in this third set. One side out, then scored by Douglas. Now Terwilliger is running off 9 straight at least. 9 and counting. Bump pass outside to Lanshill will be missing wide, or I should say out of bounds. Pass by Kylie Smith sent Lanshill out farther than where she wanted to be, near the ladder on the near side. Now 10 straight. Terwilliger again. 1, 2, 3, and this one gets up into the rafters. Basically another ace there for Reese Terwilliger, who continues to dominate. 15-1 now, the Governors here in the third set. We'll take another Coca-Cola bottling timeout on the floor as we take it with them. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Well, the Douglas Patriots having their struggles here against the 5th-ranked Pierre Governors, and Reese Terwilliger in this service run out of the timeout. There's a good job in system by the Patriots, but it's Price with the dig. She got it back and a free ball out of the back row, and then a punch here for Gabriella Grabowska-Hoyle, who cannot get on top of it, will miss the attack long. And another point to the Governors. Tiffany Stoster will send Grace Soma back into the back row, just to get some of her bench players an opportunity to play a little defense in particular. Remington Price is out, continuing to serve Terwilliger. Here's A front row play up by Schleckaway. Beyond the 10-foot line, Kaiser will clear one out. Now a push back from Raina Johnson. Christofferson set too high this time for Avery Kaiser. And at long last, that service run ends at 12 straight for the Governors. They lead 16-2 now here in the third game. Kylie Smith, primary setter, checking out. Raina Johnson will set while she's out. She starts with a serve here. Kaiser has to stay on the floor, bump one away on a free ball. Here's a chance, and Lanciel blocked, and it's down good for the Governors. Schleckaway and Sanchez teaming up this time. Kaylee Lanciel finally got a chance to swing and swing hard once again, but Pierre's defense continues to frustrate the Patriots as Sanchez will serve. Miscommunication in the back row. That's an easy ace for Lily Sanchez, her first of the night. 18-2, the Patriots are out of timeouts as they try to stay alive. They just need to try to chip away here somehow. But it starts with a good play up a serve this time. That's a good play here. But again, the Governors defending. Danny Beck is blocked. Soma calls off Schleckaway, so does Rinke, and she'll shove one out. Chance here, but the second hit over, and Raina Johnson sends the back row of the Governors into a little bit of indecision here. Raina Johnson with a set kill. And Douglas will get the side out this time. Pierre still leading 18-3. Kaiser will play it up on a nice serve, up to Sanchez, to Schleckaway, and Mac Schleck to the back row off of the, and the back wall off of that dig attempt from Lanciel. Soma is out, Danny Beck into play up front. That was the third kill of the night for McKenna Schleckaway. Kaiser served it away. Grabowska-Hoyle will clear it out from a flat-footed position. Here is Schleckaway, and this tapper is on the far sideline. I believe that one came from, might have been Remington Price who would have gotten that assist, but McKenna Schleckaway with two in a row. The Governors hit 20, and this one will be ruled out off of the net. And the miss for Kaiser. I thought that one might have been on the near sideline, but Avery Kaiser will check out. Madison Swenson in to take her place in the back row for defense. 4 serving 20. It's all Governors here in the third set as they look to sweep. Sanchez to Danny Beck, and the 6'2" senior has her second kill of the night. Ended up using the net on this one. Beck will check out as she rotates to the back row, and Hannah Lemieux, who did some serving in the first few matches of the season, the first 2, did not get into the match, I don't believe, against Rapid City Central. There's a good deep serve played up by Mathis. Now last touched, and this one last touched off of the Patriots. It was a battle at the net between Danny Beck and Morgan Mathis, and Beck wins out. She got to it first. That'll be a kill for Beck here with T-3 and counting. 22 serving 4. Lanciel plays it up. Mathis will get the set assist out to her, but is blocked by Terwilliger and Beck. Now Pierre gets it back. Terwilliger, two-hander is across. Set up here for Johnson outside to Mathis, but there's Swenson with a dig. Now Price wants a big swing, but swung a little too hard that time. The ball comes down low and into the net. That'll be just the second error for the Governors here in the third set. Mercedes Burke, a 5'6" sophomore, was in briefly for Douglas, but she'll check out, and the primary setter, Kylie Smith, is back in. She serves 22-5 Governors. Sanchez with the back set. Beck with her best swing of the night, but a good dig by Smith. Patriots clear it out. Swenson with a good pass to Sanchez, and in the middle, it's Terwilliger with the swing and kill. Back row players starting to do some good things. Some of the more inexperienced players, and they've had their ups and downs, but Swenson and Lemieux in particular. Grace Soma's been in there. It's been a good run for a lot of Governors. 23-5 as Elise Christofferson will come in, try to finish this match off. Mathis will play it up. She gets it right back though. And well played. Mathis to Smith to Mathis. And Morgan Mathis with just her second kill of the night. And now 6 serving 23. Mathis the server this time. Christopherson will run down the set looking for Sanchez. Lilly dug out by Chloe Gillespie. Here comes Lanciel swinging again. Would have gone long, but that is a self-defense maneuver by Hannah Lemieux. A couple of free balls, and this one is inbounds from Bailey Clark on the two-handed shove. Clark, I believe, would be one of the leaders on this team, but she finally gets her first ace tonight, her first kill against the Governors. And a couple in a row here for the Patriots, still trailing 23-7. Lemieux backing off, makes a decent pass up. Christopherson to Sanchez, and Lilly with the two-hand shove is good. Match point here to the Pierre Governors. Kaiser is going to rotate in up front for Swenson. 24 serving 7. And Remington Price, who started the night in serve, hoping to end the night in serve. Back down the middle, set up here, good play. Douglas gets it across, and the dig for Lemieux was touched by the front row. It comes back out of bounds, and we'll give the kill here to, I think that was Kaylee Lanciel, 24-8. Another match point coming for the Governors. Obviously, they've got a bunch to use here. Christopherson, Terwilliger, good connection all night long, and Reese will finish things off with kill number 7. And this match has come to an end on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Your final score in Game 3 is Pierre 25, Douglas 8, and a 3-set sweep for the Governors over the Patriots tonight, 25-15, 25-16, 25-8. Pierre with the win improves to 4-0 on the young season. The Douglas Patriots fall to 2-6 with the loss. We'll look at their upcoming schedules, among other things, coming up in our Family Dental postgame. Family Dental with offices in Pierre and in Gettysburg, and we'll begin that. Of course, have a conversation with Tiffany Stoser. We've got big plays of the game and your player of the game coming up as well. Your Family Dental postgame. In 3 minutes, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. and online drgnews.com.
Thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV? Think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
At DK Auto Repair in Pierre, we take pride in our fast and professional auto service. Our well-trained techs specialize in transmission repair, tune-ups, brake service, suspension engine repair, auto diagnostics, and general maintenance repairs and oil changes. Making sure you and your family get from point A to point Z and all points in between is what motivates us to provide you exceptional service. At DK Auto Repair, we proudly support every Pierre Governors event, the students involved, and their families.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Olson Plumbing.
Graham Tire after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg. There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Back at the Whitehead Gymnasium at Douglas. Hi, as we are joined here in our post-game coming up as Pierre sweeps the Douglas Patriots in 3 and scores in this one 25-15, 25-16, and 25-8, taking care of business as they were expected to do coming in here as the favored team. But talking with Coach Tiffany Stoser in the evening, and we'll talk to her in just a moment here in our Family Dental postgame about how things went tonight. It was all about being aggressive in serve and keeping Douglas out of system. And there was no better example of staying aggressive in serve than with the young lady who joins us now. It's the junior, Reese Terwilliger. And boy, Reese, especially in this third game, your serving tonight was just outstanding. And I think, you had a couple of runs, 3 aces in that second set. I got you for 3 more in the third. How'd you feel in serving tonight, and what was working for you?
Pretty good. I mean, not going to lie, I just listened to Coach Alexis on her serve calls, and stick to it.
And you kind of find a weak spot, and you kind of have to continue to go with that. But how does that feel, and what does that do for your team in setting things up the way things went tonight?
I think it brings up the energy and just helps us with a good start to the game. We always try to score more before we errors.
Douglas was really, you can see, you look across that and you know that they don't have the experience necessarily maybe that you guys have on your side of the net, but there's some good ability over there if they get in system, but you just didn't really give them any opportunities to make any plays tonight. I think overall, how are you able to keep them off balance so much?
I mean, we always try to control our side of the court and play to our ability, no matter what's going on the other side. And
you had another one of these nights where, I've talked with Coach Stoser about the weapons, and you've got 6 or 7 people now who can put some good swings up there. You've got 2 really good setters. I think as from the first match of the season now to match number 4, how do you feel you're really getting in a rhythm and able to spread all of this wealth around?
Yeah, it's nice that we can all trust each other and know that we can go to whoever to put the ball away.
So you've got a good matchup with Aberdeen, and obviously stiffer competition coming up. They're 3-0. What do you know about them so far?
I mean, they've always been like a pretty defensive team. I know they have Grace Kush or something like that. I don't know that's their name.
Cook. Yep.
Cook, okay, yeah. Yeah, she's a pretty good, strong hitter, and I know they're libero pretty well through club ball, so should be a good matchup.
Yep, a team you know pretty well, and you've got to execute. But you brought up defense, and I think tonight your defense really was another thing at the net. You and everybody else playing that front line. What did you see in your abilities to get some blocks down tonight too?
Yeah, I mean, we always just got to be up there.
Now you guys haven't been getting those blocks in these first few matches though so much, and it just seemed like it was. It kind of came together tonight.
Yeah, in practice we've been working on closing to our right sides, and it's really helped out, I guess. Today.
All right.
Showed out.
Hey, Reese, outstanding tonight. You've been a peanut butter cup. That's my thing for you. So job well done here. Reese Terwilliger leading the Pierre Governors to a 3-set sweep. Good luck on Saturday, all right, Reese?
Thank you.
Okay. And our Family Dental postgame will continue just a moment here. We've got stats coming up as well. Pierre actually out-killing Douglas 39-13 tonight, as Douglas had 7 of their 13 kills in the first set alone, and Pierre actually with an even distribution, 13 kills in each of the 3 sets tonight. Avery Kaiser leads with 13 kills as well. Lily Sanchez with 9, Terwilliger with 7, and then 4 for McKenna Schleckaway, 3 each for Danny Beck off the bench, and for Remy Price and Well, there's your kill totals for the Pierre Governors. Now with a chance to talk with the winning head coach, once again, the 4-0 Pierre Governors, Tiffany Stoser with us. As I think, and you said it, Coach, the key to success tonight, aggressive serving, stay aggressive, keep them out of system. And I really root for teams like Douglas, and sometimes in their progression over the course of the season. You see, and I can see that this team has some ability, but I just don't think they had the opportunities to get in system tonight because of the way Reese and everybody else was serving tonight.
Yeah, that's the truth. I think we saw probably most in the first game when we weren't quite as aggressive. I guess I think that was our least aggressive game, that opening set. Their libero, she picked up every single ball, and they would get it to the outside, and they've got outsides that could swing, and they had an open area picked out on us, and they were hitting that spot. And so if we didn't start throwing them out of system, we were, it was going to be a close match for us. So had to get serious with our serving and our swings. And
you could see, though, that and I think a lot of Governor teams in recent years have felt the same way, that sometimes there's just nothing you can do to keep balls in play, to get in system, and you can just see I think the frustration building for them in that third set. But there's bigger things ahead from them. But unfortunately, that I think you found and saw that frustration, and you were able to exploit that, maybe build on that, as you got stronger as the match went along.
Yeah, we had quite a few mismatches, where their setter was pretty small, and they had another small outside. So we had our setters looking for that mismatch, and I thought that they did a nice job getting the ball to our bigger hitters, and they just couldn't get up and block it. And then Coach Terwilliger's calling the serve, and she's got that down. I mean, she's got them serving deep, serving short, and just causing all sorts of havoc for the other side. So when our serves are hitting, when we're being aggressive and we're hitting our spots like we're supposed to, we work on that every day in practice. And when we hit them, we can be a tough team.
Yeah, those short serves, especially for Reese. Everybody wants to be back because now you're serving all of these aggressive serves, and then you put a couple of change-ups in there, and you get caught with your feet in the mud. That is such a weapon, and really kind of a momentum builder when you start building your aces that way.
I think, not being able to serve receive for 2-3 serves in a row is more frustrating than getting beat on defense. And it just gets in your head, and you sit there and wait for the next serve, and you have time to think about it. So when we can shut teams down and they're struggling to serve receive our balls, we find ourselves in good position.
Talked with Reese about it, but the blocking came to life once again, and that was contributing to the frustration on the other side of the net as well. I remember so many times blocking changed momentum drastically last year, and I'd certainly like to see a lot more of that continuing as you go to Aberdeen on Saturday.
Yeah, that's something that we've been working on quite a bit as well. Danny Beck was out. She didn't get back until August 24th, so she's just got a few practices under her belt, and she was at ROT all summer. She hadn't had a chance to touch a ball, so really been working with her. Of course, she's a huge block if she gets in position. Big weapon for us, and then Reese matches up with her. Reese Terwilliger gets over there, and they shut that block. They close it, and nothing gets through it. So we'll continue to work on that. We're going to have faster offenses that we play against. We can't be late on the block, but we like what we got started here.
And Aberdeen Central is next on Saturday afternoon. Up there, you had a couple of sweeps against them last year, which was kind of a big surprise because you really don't do that. People don't normally sweep an Aberdeen team. You've got a really good match coming up, though.
Really good match. I watched them play against Stevens, and they beat them in 4 sets, and that was we beat Stevens in 4 sets, and it was a hard match for us. So they've got a great outside hitter, that Grace Cook, and then their little libero, Sydney Evans. She gets all over the court. So we got some shot charts on them. We went ahead and scouted that game out pretty well. So we know kind of what their tendencies are, but I don't want to focus too much on changing anything we're doing right now. To address that, I want us to just keep pounding balls, keep serving aggressive, and that seems to be working for us, so we'll go with that.
All right, Coach, we'll look forward to that one coming up on Saturday. Job well done tonight.
Thanks, Brian.
Tiffany Stoser, the head coach. The Governors win it in 3 straight, and you're listening to the Family Dental postgame. We'll have more stats coming up for you, and the big play of the game, your player of the game, still to come after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Hey, DQ fans, we're giving the people what they want. 2 Blizzard Treats of the Month. That's right. September means pumpkin pie, and the brand new Cinnamon Roll Center's Blizzard Treat have arrived. We're so excited we just couldn't wait to tell you. Pumpkin pie is a fall classic made with real pumpkin pie pieces. And the new Cinnamon Roll Centers is jam-packed with your favorite soft cinnamon roll pieces. Hurry in and taste them for yourself today. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
You have a lot of expenses to juggle as a business owner. Worrying about health insurance for your employees shouldn't be one. Avera Health Plans could save your business up to 30% on health insurance costs without compromising your employees' benefits. You get access to a large network of providers and specialists, as well as 24/7 virtual provider visits with Avera Now. Now that's a deal. We make getting a quote and switching employer plans easy. Call your agent or get a quote at averahealthplans.com/save.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota wants your trade. We also want any vehicle that you might be willing to part with. So much so that we'll give you an additional $200 Pure Pride dollars when you trade or when you let us buy your vehicle. Yes, $200 Pure Pride dollars when you trade or when you sell your vehicle to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota. Stop in at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Back again at Whitehead Gymnasium here in Douglas. A quick match tonight for the Governors, winning in 3, 15, 16, and 8. The three tallies for the Patriots in each set. But again, still looking for bigger and better things. Douglas just not able to play the speed of the game that the Governors are in this one. But again, still like what they've got in an up-and-coming offense and an up-and-coming squad as well. We wish them the best of luck the rest of this season. Meanwhile, we mentioned 39-13 kills for the Governors in that advantage. I did have Lily Sanchez with 16 assists tonight, set assists. Elise Christofferson with 14. Remy Price had 1, I believe. But again, the serving is the big stat tonight. 6 aces for Reese Terwilliger alone and 10 overall. For the Governors, Grace Soma had 1. Elise Christofferson, Lily Sanchez, and Remington Price all with an ace apiece. There were 5 aces for the Patriots. Kylie Smith had a couple in a good rally in the middle of the second set when the Governors were up 14-5 and came back actually with 6 in a row to go from 15-7 down to 15-13. But Smith with a couple. It was Raina Johnson, Bailey Clark, and Kaylee Lanciel all with aces apiece. Pierre did have 8 service errors, only 2 for Douglas tonight. The Governors had a 5-2 advantage in the block with a couple from McKenna Schleckaway and Reese Terwilliger, 1 block from Danny Beck in there as well. They do a lot of double blocking. We like to put them down as singles and just pick one of them out. But that's how we kind of take a look at that one. Only 11 errors for the Governors tonight, 6 of which come in that second set. 17 errors overall for Douglas. Pierre wins it, and they improve to 4-0 on the season. Aberdeen's on Saturday. We've got more upcoming action to talk about, but let's talk about the orders of business that we have, our big plays of the game that are sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. We'll start with the big plays, and then hear from Hermanson Endodontics. Big plays have to be the serving, and it's Reese Terwilliger who was up here to talk to us about just that and the aggressive serving this evening. 3 aces in the second set for Reese, 3 more in the third, and really the second set too. I think we'll talk about this as big plays. It was when Reese Terwilliger came back in. I think she kind of got them up to a big lead at early on at 13-4. I think she did serve the 10 in a row run to go from 3-4 down to 13-4 up, and then after Douglas pulled back within 2 at 15-13, then 6 more in a row came up for Pierre, and I think Terwilliger was involved somewhere in there toward the tail end of that second set as well. And then in the third game, 4-1 Pierre up, but then they go on a 12-point run and they're up 16-1, and were able to put it away from there easily. And Reese Terwilliger and her service aces and the aggressive serving of the Governors, definitely the big plays of the game tonight. Big plays sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. We'll hear from them, and we'll also hear from our player of the game sponsor, Cowboy Country Stores, and we'll announce our player of this game to wrap this one up when we come back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics.
Service ace tonight had some good digging going on in the back row, and when the when it's as hot as it is in this gym here this evening, some of those players need some breaks, and Grace Soma, pretty good indication of pretty good play in the back row as well off the bench. So Grace Soma is going to be our player of the game tonight, a 5'5" senior for the Governors, who defeat Douglas tonight 3-0. Upcoming action for Douglas, they've got a Hill City matchup in the Black Hills Conference coming up Tuesday, and that'll be a good matchup too. Hill City has been very good in the Black Hills Conference the last couple of years. For the Governors, they go to Aberdeen on Saturday. We're on the air at 2:30 with a pregame, 3 o'clock with the first serve, and then Pierre hosts Mitchell on Tuesday night with a 6:30 pregame. Hope you can join us for those. And of course, Pierre Governor football on the air tomorrow. The 5-time defending champions going to the Dana J. Dykhouse Stadium at the campus of South Dakota State University. It's the Governors against the Brookings Bobcats. 6:30 pregame tomorrow and a 7 o'clock kickoff. In fact, I'm going to say right now, let's make that a 6:25 pregame right here on River 92.7, your official home of the Pierre Governors. And with the help of Caleb Brozick and Live Ticket, we've got this one to be available for you with archive and playback on demand. As soon as we sign off, you'll be able to access that at drgnews.com. For Caleb here at Douglas High, and for Heather Williams back in studio, once again, we thank you for being with us. Your final score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard is the Governors sweep the Patriots 25-15, 25-16, 25-8. Until tomorrow night, I'm Brian Oakland, again, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening, everybody.